Why did you ban Tory Lanez from the Bay?
Oh, so my boy, the one I talked about a few minutes ago, A Money, he booked him for some event, and it was on Tory's Instagram and all that, you know. Oh, by the way, we cleared that up. Shout out Tory. You know, I personally talked to him.
He slapped your homie?
No, he ain't slapped none of my homies.
Oh, I thought you said that he like did something, or he ran off with some money on your friend, right?
No, he ain't. No, he ain't slapped nobody. No, what happened was he paid him through the phone, like a wire. My boy booked him, and Tory Lanez never showed up. I don't know what happened. He started ignoring him, whatever. You know what I mean? So I was the one with the voice, like at all my people. So I was like, man, I got to use my voice for good. You ain't going to burn the homie, you know? And I was like, Tory probably don't know how us Northern Cali Mexicans get down, you know? So, yeah. So I made this little video. I never did no shit like that. I made this little video. And like 24 hours go by, and Tory sends me a DM. I think he said, I ain't no bitch or something. Call me or something like that. And then when I get on the phone, he's like, bro, my phone ain't stopped going off for the last like 24 hours. He's like, what he told me was, he's like, I don't know who you are, but you must be somebody where you're from, because my phone won't stop. And he's like, let's get to the bottom of this.
And so how'd that go?
So he said he didn't take it, but somebody with him was involved in like a little scam or something. I don't know. I don't remember the guy's name or nothing, but Tory made it right. He made it. That's why I say shout out Tory. He made it right. Me and him talked on the phone for like a half hour. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you think?
And he told me he respected me for what I did. That if it was him, he'd do the same shit. Yeah, I fuck with Tory. He was cool. Yeah.
So when
free Tory. Yeah.
When the Meg Thee Stallion thing came out, how did you feel? Because this was before all that.
I mean, I feel like he ain't do that shit. Like, he ain't guilty. That's what I feel like.
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah. I noticed on the internet, everybody feels like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, Tory did a hell of a job convincing the world.
Yeah, and they gave him some time too, I think. Like 10 years or something, I think.
Yeah, I think they're expecting him to do like 7 years. Okay, and he's already done a couple, so he might be released in like 4 or 5 years, but they're expecting that he probably won't be able to come back to America.
Oh, shit.
Which is pretty crazy.
Canada, right?
Yeah. So he might be stuck up there, which is pretty wild to imagine. It's got to hurt. It's cold. Yeah. You just can't leave.
Yeah, that would suck.
Damn. Maybe we can go to San Jose. Well, not really. That's in America, but
yeah,
maybe we can get an exemption.
Yeah.
So I saw a clip of you talking about how there was a famous rapper who wanted to work with you, and you basically couldn't do it because they had beef with one of your friends.
Do you remember who it was?
No, you didn't say it. So I was just wondering who you were referring to. You made it sound like it was somebody pretty well known in the video clip that I saw.
I'm trying to think, because shit like this has happened more than once.
Really?
Yeah.
And what kind of stuff gets in the way of it?
But yeah, shit like that. Like, okay, there was one rapper who's well known. I don't want to air him out, but he wanted to do an album with me, and they were trying to line it up, like, you know, like the people I'm with and stuff. Not my friends, like, you know, like music people. And so I ended up finding out his homie that he kicks it with every day, he got some bad paperwork, but not the rapper though. The rapper is technically good, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna do it because you be chilling with him. So they were like, nah, it's gonna be a good move. I was like, I can't do it.
Snitch stuff?
No, like messing with little girls and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just his friend? But
yeah.
Like, how, does the world know? And the world doesn't really care?
The world knows.
It's in the news or whatever?
The world knows.
He's like, no?
Yeah, I don't want to say no names, but yeah.
Damn.
You know, they know, everybody knows. Yeah, so.
Interesting. Do you think that, you ever listen to South Park Mexican?
I know who he is, but he got bad charges too.
I know, he's been locked up for like 20 years for it.
And you ain't, in Northern Cali, like, it don't matter how many accomplishments you have. Once you snitch or do any PC activities, you're done.
Really?
Yeah, like your shit, your career is done.
Because like I feel like in Texas it would normally be like that, but he's been locked up for 20 years, and I remember how popular he was before he got locked up.
I know he was real big,
super
he
big.
Yeah, he is.
And I mean, I kind of thought he was done, but then over the last couple years, you've like seen more and more people putting his shit on TikTok, and I guess it just never really stopped down south. Like they just been fucking with him forever.
I hear that.
And I don't know if it's because they don't believe the accusations about him, or if it's more of a situation where they just don't give a f. But he's supposed to be getting out like within the next year or two.
I heard that, yeah.
And so then we're gonna basically like find out how he's able to fit into the new rapper landscape, because there's a bunch of like poppin' Texas rappers who fuck with him and they show respect to him and shit, which is interesting.
Yeah, like see, the thing is like our like morals and shit are stronger out here.
You think?
In certain
Texas?
ways. I'm sure they have good morals too, but on some street shit though, like some gang shit, like there's certain things that's a no matter what, no matter who it is. Could be your best friend, no matter what.
Do you think people are getting too lax with snitching and shit like that in particular?
Hell yeah, they be making excuses about people, like trying to save them. Like, man, if the paperwork's there, it's there. Once the judge said you did something, you did it. But you'll see somebody say, "Oh, I really know him. He wouldn't do that. He didn't do it." But it don't matter. Once the judge says it, it's bad.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but like, don't you agree that there are certain like kind of edge cases? Like, there's levels to snitching at this point. You have the full blown 6ix9ines, then you have like a gunner where it's like he did say something that like the gang or the crew didn't appreciate or whatever. But then you have it even going to like other situations. I have a friend who's a rapper who basically like while he was getting arrested, he made like one comment during the arrest that like I don't know if you could really call it snitching, but you know.
All right, so I'll say this:
he had to deal with a ton of shit for it, even if it didn't really end up destroying him.
Yeah. So it depends like who their people is, right? But like my people, all right, let's say me and you are in the car and there's a gun, but it's like it's not on our body, it's just in the back. If they pull us out the car and I tell the cops it's not my gun, that's all I say, it's not my gun, that's snitching. That's like, I guess people will call it dry snitching, but because I'm pretty much hinting you're the only other one in the car, so I'm pretty much saying it's yours. So even that is like, we don't do that, you know? But on the internet, Instagram, everybody said that's not snitching, like, you know what I mean? But that's snitching though, like any information, you can't give no information. Dry snitching is snitching. Like, it's the same thing. It's just, I guess, a smaller deal, you know?